Hey, good morning. Yeah. Oh, good. Yeah, we're just, basically trying to help the kids and hostages and people understand those things. So I'm glad. So some people are thanking us and saying they understand a little more and they're seeing how these punks are getting away with what they're getting away with, and then how that gets casted upon bigger entities and groups, and then how they all kind of hogpile. They almost wait for it. They can't wait for the accusations to come through so they can jump on people for falsely accusing someone. Yeah, get the Karens falsely accusing people. Everyone's a child molester. I know, remember? Right, so they had Bill Burr going around, if you look back around COVID. Yeah, everyone's a child molester. These transgender guys making out right in front of me. Marrying the black girl, getting a dog. I mean, holy shit, dude. Did they take you through the fucking Willy Wonka tunnel or what? It's cute. Get those blueberry muffins. Right, so when you start to see it and you understand that some of these punks are very abusive motherfucking pieces of shit. And they like to fuck little kids and they make child and animal pornography. And they feed it to a lot of those groups your wives are involved with the drugs and the dogs. Right, so when someone accuses someone of that, it's just another business. Like, all right, something for them to jump on. Situation where someone might snap. And they know that. Right, so hopefully people do the best they can to educate people to those things. I know, and they don't want to do it because it's their business, right? It's how they make money. It's what they've been doing. It's how they have built their audiences and platforms. So it's almost like a doctor, right? And they realize, oh shit, Western medicine is fucked and I'm actually killing people. I would like to change to a naturopath. Go ahead and tell me how easy. That's about as, it's even harder. It's even harder sometimes for the people on the street, to switch up. Yeah, I mean, the people at those higher level occupations, for them it's difficult because it's pretty much financial stuff, right? You're talking about, yeah, I mean, you're already paying up the ass for those school bills, right? Trying to afford your house and the cars and a nice neighborhood. You don't want to be near any of your patients, that's for sure. And if you are, I mean, you need to have a nice place with good security. Well, it depends. I guess it depends. Right. I mean, either way, yeah, if you're a good doctor, I mean, then you'll get targeted by the bad guys. Right, that's what I mean. Someone might think, oh, I'm safe because I'm a naturopath, good doctor. And it's like, no, you're just even a target of some more dangerous people that get away with stuff at an even higher level. Yeah, we've seen doctors and their kids targeted over the years trying to bring awareness and understanding to what's going on with the horrors that we see within our public system and Western medicine, and these fucking goons and idiots and nasty activists keep wanting to promote those dangerous things for some reason. Again, I guess it's their business. Yeah, how they build their platforms and make money and get audiences and get them to the show. People want entertainment, man. They want to hear someone sing or watch people beat each other up for some reason. That's like the cool thing to do. It's all about going out with your friends, the before and after parties. I don't get it. I have never gotten it. Trust me, I have delved in to it. No. Fuck no. It's like, it's like prison. For someone like me, those lifestyles, it's like fucking prison, dude. Fuck that. And I don't know how they seem to think it's a good way of life for some reason. I don't know. Very strange to me. Sick, disgusting, disturbing. Yep. For real. Yeah, no, I'm not really into crowds myself. But I mean, sometimes you go to places and there's going to be crowds. And it's nice to know that we have security systems, watchdog groups, police, and things like that. So, right, people cannot just invade upon a public gathering and just start shooting people, which apparently they do. I guess we still see it happen for some reason. In this day and age, you would think, I mean, with the lines of education, look how quickly they got everybody wearing masks. Look how quickly they get everybody going about these little drama hangnail issues. And everybody knows about it. Okay, so we have education lines where we can educate people about those things then. Right, they act like it's impossible and it can't be done, but then it's like, well, you put out that information on certain lines that makes it around the world in how many days? So why not the good, truthful stuff? Right, so we've been dealing with this for a long time. Do you understand? A lot of good people have gone insane and killed themselves over this, and some people think that's funny. You have some fucking moron is going to take their own life because they can't take the stress of people being mean. No, it's not about that. If you go back in the years and what people have dealt with, they get targeted, their kids get targeted, they die in freak accidents, they make it look like an overdose. There's a lot of good people who they say killed themselves or died in an accident. And you know it wasn't an accident. And you know that wasn't an overdose. Happens all the time. It happens every fucking day. And it's another fucking game some of these punks play. They love a family member or a close friend that has a drug problem. I mean, right, and all they gotta do is get someone to marry them or be on their life insurance policy, because we've seen children kill their parents, dude, literally shoot their own parents up with drugs. It became a trademark of some of these punks. We've seen it happen here in our own community, and we've seen it happen. I could name 5 right off the bat. You want me to name the towns? Right, and then when you go into those situations and you see exactly, I'm going to put them down for you, okay? I'm going to put one down for you that happened here, and then 5 more, so that makes a total of 6. And there's more, but these ones we highlight because you will see and make the connections as to how it's almost like a business model for some of these same kind of traveling bands and punks. Now, a lot of the idiots that are going to do something like that usually get those ideas and capabilities given to them by the punks fucking the kids, okay? Do you understand? Right. So the punks fucking the kids are usually pretty well-to-do. You would never expect it, would you? And how dare you accuse them? Huh? Good parents, nice workers. You people are fucking sick. Right. So, I mean, as you can see, we're not friends with either of them. The fucking ones giving them the capabilities to do that shit, the punks making child and animal pornography, the fucking idiots protecting him. How could you accuse such... Fuck all of you. 1, 2, 3 parties. Fuck you. And get the fuck out. Pack your shit and get the fuck out of here. I'm talking to a very few select people, folks. My name is Mary, and we're at the Augusta Governor John Hill Mansion in Augusta, Maine. And I have 4 children here. We've lived here since 2006, when our family home got burned down out in Whitefield from drug retaliation. Some savages threw a fireball through the back window. Right, and other people got those goons to do that because why? Right, I mean, it's perfect opportunity, right? I mean, they would have done it for free. It's the kind of shit you don't gotta ask them too much, do you? I know, they'll fucking do it for freaking cookies and pixie sticks, man, I'm telling you. Right, so anyways, we moved in here in 2006 when our home got burnt down. And that was also the year I started seeing Dr. Bernard Raxlin, the infectious disease specialist psychologist dude, whatever he is. I don't even fucking know. He was a good guy, though. Yeah, he said they had to send my blood work to Florida. There was only 2 labs in the whole United States that could test for this bacteria strain called Lyme disease. Right, interesting too. The punks fucking my kids said it didn't exist. Wasn't real. I know, right? And so Western medicine just wants to fucking medicate you the fuck up, give you surgeries, and their treatment saved my life. And to this day, I mean, everything I do pretty much as far as eating, drinking, everything I do, a lot of it is based off of things I learned with those people. Yeah, you just start learning a lot, different things with the vaccines, bacterial overloads, why my blood-brain barrier was so damaged at such a young age. Yeah, it gets holy. When it gets so damaged and you get holy, you become a saint. It's like a fixture. Not always. Not always. Some people have different levels and situations. I mean, not everyone. Right. If you're having different chemicals course through you, you're just sitting in a chair. There's nothing really happening around. Right? I guess you can't really bother nobody and no one can bother you, right? Right, but you start adding in situations and people and demands and that's life, right? If you're watching a show, something might make you laugh. Right, some laugh harder than others. I know, like, can you control yourself? You just can't stop laughing. They have a medication for that, right, Danny Glover? I remember was that back in the 90s? Or early 2000s? I think he had done one later on, too. I know, they told, like, what the fuck, dude? The fucking prescription drug commercials because he couldn't stop laughing. If you can't stop laughing... I know, they pulled that real quick. People were like, what the fuck? It's like... Yeah, he's hanging out with freaking Mel Gibson and Joe Pesci and making Lethal Weapon movies about drug families in the United States. I know, so funny, isn't it? It's hilarious. Having the time of their lives, making a lot of money off of performing the crimes and acts of other people. That's Hollywood. It's always been done. It's not a big deal. Who cares? Right. I know what happens over time is if people try to bring like just certain kind of awarenesses when it comes to some of the traveling bands and setups where they stage, sometimes they need to get a setting for the movie. They rent buildings and places. And sometimes, some of the people, just like the punks who like to fuck little kids doing other things for investigations or, right? Maybe not even anything to do with it. Sometimes it's just third parties on the side that see that stuff going on and know they can slip in real easy. And you have all these people that are going to not pay any attention to any lower class person speaking out about abuse. I know. They can't pay attention to any of that. They're doing other things. They're politics, important investigations into the cartel families, getting the Karens, the non-vaxxers, the bullies, the dangerous non-vaxxers. Remember? They called us dangerous non-vaxxers and we're going to kill other people and we shouldn't have children. Remember? Yeah, these people are fucking sick. And then the punks see that fear and how much they want to get us. Right? In the history. I mean, they get so much steam, So the punks love those fucking Karens and nasty pieces of shit that want to teach us a lesson from shit in the 90s. And other people like David Wilcock and people who do these source field investigations and things like that are well aware. Yeah, that punk threw my phone Back around 2012 when I mentioned David Wilcock. Interesting, huh? I know. And they make excuses for him. Like, that's because that's all you were listening to. And it's all made up. So what are you fucking talking about? It doesn't even make sense. How is that all I was listening to? I think I was playing Best Fiends quite a bit, actually, and listening to a lot of other things. I know, it's just like in today's time, I listen to so many different channels and people, but they seem to want to pick out certain ones to call them crazy or stupid or terrorists. It depends. It depends on which direction their awareness is going. They watch and see. I know they'll give them book deals and sponsorship, and if they even think about wanting to address the issues with vaccines or SSRIs or the cases we're talking about here very specifically, oh yeah, they'll start to fucking attack and gaslight them. They touched a 16-year-old. Right, and the ones that do that shit to them, that get them all caught up with that stuff, they're the same ones that get people accusing him are the same ones going, oh my gosh, now they're doing this, and we gotta help you. Right? It's the same fucking people. They're nasty, fucking horrible people, and you're right in bed with them. Enjoy. All right, anytime, folks. We're right here. My name's Mary, Governor Hill Mansion, youngest 2 children, hands of sick murderous pedophiles. They have already made the child and animal pornography that they fed out to you fucks. From Florida to Texas to California. You can't deny it. We got producers right here. I know, issues, what are you going to do? What would be the process and procedure to even, without getting sued by these punks? Wake the fuck up. Anybody. Anyone in the whole fucking world, if you fucking care, report what's happening here. Vaccine-injured children, the overprescribing of SSRIs, how children get injured by the vaccines, how we can prevent that. Right, and when you start getting into it, they go, oh, right, because they think it's just what, druggies using street drugs? Or alcoholics or something? Right, I know, and it's like, when you look at it and you start to understand. Oh, yeah, because all of our pregnancies were very heavily watched. We were tested all throughout. No, we were put on the programs when we were 18 in the year 2000. Yeah, no, we don't drink. Like, since that time, we could count on our hands, the times we've had a drink with class. For educational purposes. It's a very safe, controlled settings, don't worry. Right. Wow. I know, people are really fucking stupid with what's going on here. So, when you start to show them how children or babies are more susceptible to the damages of vaccines and how useless they actually are. Right, they start to get upset because a lot of them do the things and take the things that cause those brain damages, like the SSRIs and alcohol. Like, right, Rachel? Right, Rachel from Fox News. Yeah, she has a Down syndrome kid and works with those fundraising companies who raise money for special needs children. Special Olympics, police and firefighters. Yeah, 9/11, dude. 9/11. Yeah, you nasty fucking reality people. Holy shit. Fucking nasty people. I know, and you see, they know, too. They know what the fuck they did. That's why they act all scared, and then they want to sit on a couch with Dan Bongino and Russell Brand and be like, I'm a good person, right? Shut the fuck up, nasty fucking cunt. Wow. People are fucking gross. Go lick your dog's asshole. Looks like it has some stink nuggets. Right, so when you start to understand these traveling bands and groups and fundraisers, so when people try to bring attention to those things, how they ignore it and they just keep pushing out their fucking nasty books and biographies and stories as to why they deserve what they have and they worked hard. It's fucking gross and pathetic, and it's gone on for so many years. It's just, and we're already dead, and we're just watching the show from the great beyond, hoping people wake the fuck up and bring attention and awareness to these punks that have made child and animal pornography. They feed it to the activist groups they're all involved with. That's why they all love their fucking drugs and dogs so much. Right, so when you look into some of their special needs children, and it's like, wow, look at the SSRIs and the wine you were ingesting during your pregnancy, and they never want to look at it. Right, so that's when you'll start getting things like Down syndrome and other things, different kind of delays and stuff like that. You'll notice how the Down syndrome is a little more popular with the richer crowds. Right, so autism and those other kind of delays. So with someone like me with the history, they say the Lyme disease and the damage goes back to when I was a kid. And it's in my records. I was bit by ticks when I was real young. I would get really bad earaches. I'd get sent home from school because the pain would be so bad, and I lost a lot of hearing in one of my ears. I'd get rashes in my records. I believe they told my mom I had cat scratch fever, stuff like that. I'd get a lot of amoxicillin. So then that's another thing, because they don't give probiotics for some reason in Western medicine, which is like, people are, holy crap. I know in 2006, this was exhausting. Like, people were like, fucking probiotics, God forbid they offer a probiotic with antibiotics. It's insane not to, right, when you understand these bacterial things. And the reason they stay away from that is because once you start to understand that, then you're like, oh, then there's no need for the vaccines, and that's actually killing people. Right, they start to see it, so that's why they avoid those topics altogether, and this is so fucking sick and disturbing, you nasty fucking people. I would go alone. Yeah, so when it comes into those classes, and you'll see people with like the years of acidity overload. I mean, they fed us raw hot dogs and pixie sticks like they were going out of style. We weren't allowed to speak the truth. We didn't remember right. We got pushed down the stairs by ghosts because we were bad, is what they told us. Thank goodness there were sane, rational people that got us on the programs when we were 18. Yeah, what those fucking skunks did to us is disgusting. I know. And then with the fundraising companies, when we started to work for them, we really started to put it all together with the drug trafficking and the snuff films. We're lucky we made it out of those woods. I know, you thought what we went through as teenagers was bad. The fucking sting operations, getting beat up, the mosh pits, left for dead. I mean, bad, right? I know, this was the worst, though. This one, these guys that work for the fundraising companies are some big fucking guys, huh? I don't know how the fuck I made it out of those woods. They snapped my neck and my back. I went out cold. I don't know how the fuck I woke up. I saw my body laying there. I know, I remember like almost getting a laughing feeling, thinking how funny, like, am I in the tree? What the fuck? That was weird. All I remember, yeah, they had a green truck. I was trying to get their plate because I can remember. Yeah, I was like in and out. They had beards, I know that. Right, but anyway, so the cops who found me coming out of the woods, I don't know how the fuck they found. Oh yeah, we've been through this. Right, because I was trying to find my way out of the woods. It was like these snowmobile trails. It was all foggy and cobwebs. It was scary, yeah. So I had taken, I think he was an electrician, because it was like this old frickin' dirt roads, these little triangle houses, little camps, those old snowmobile camps. You're going way up north there. It was like an Indian restaurant. They liked to play, they had Metallica cover bands and stuff. The last thing I remember, they were feeding me Jell-O shots. I was only 19, so I shouldn't have even been in there and being served, right? Right, so I mean, when you think about it, the employees and then the Indian family that owned the place, they didn't really go into the bar, did they? No, and the employees that worked for them, right? So these investigations had been ongoing for years, right? So I'm just lucky. I am just fucking lucky, believe me. Yeah, so anyways, the green truck that was described in the man, I can remember the police officers who found me coming out of the woods after I had used the nice electrician's van. I had used his van just to find my way to a main road. And then I'm like, he's probably going to want his van back because I saw the tools and I was like, he's probably an electrician or something. So once I found a main road, I brought his truck back to the driveway, only I backed it in crooked. No, I pulled it in frontwards crooked, and when I had taken it out, he had it backed in nice and straight. So he probably thought someone stole his vehicle. Hold on, no, it's back. They drove it in crooked, but that's okay. I was very careful with it too. Anyways, so then when I got to the main road, yeah, they had probably called the cops. That's probably why they were in the area. They probably gotten a call. Somebody just took my van. Probably sitting there having their coffee, getting ready to go to work. What the hell is that thing coming out of the woods? Don't go near it. Just watch what it does. But yeah, anyways, the cops. I know just as I was walking to the tree line, just as I got to the tree line in the road, I see that cop car coming up over the hill. Holy sight for sore eyes. I was glad to see him. But the men that I described, because I remember they took me to like this little makeshift hospital, and they said the doctor was like hours and hours away, so I was like, just take me to a bus station. Yeah, but before we left, I did tell them a description, and they did tell me those men I described were wanted for abusing special needs children in the area. So, yeah, no shit. Must be why I'm here, huh? Take me to the bus. Right, and I had to get back because I was working at Apex Marketing in Augusta, Litchfield as well. Yeah, it was like a chicken barn. They were selling Virogenics and that blue stuff. Mm-hmm. Let's see, arthritis cream. I'm blue. Right, so when you start making these connections, hopefully, yeah, we could care less about any of that. We're concerned about our children, because those punks with the history and all these connections and stuff. Yeah, it's like a golden ticket to some of the worst crimes. Unless, yeah, it all depends. It all depends on what kind of people you have around you. Because when you look at the little boy he beat up in the tub, you see how that mother didn't have retarded drug addicts around her who wanted to protect the sick punk to teach me a lesson. Right, so they took him to court and she got full custody, right? No contact order. Yeah, he beat up the little boy in the tub, dude. Left black hand marks on him, scars on his neck. When I tried to ask him questions about it, none of my business. Said he wasn't going to raise sissy boys. I know, you see some of the state workers and what was already going on with the investigations, catalytic converter stuff, fake money, meth labs. I know, it's absolutely horrible when you see the deaths and the innocent children that get killed. I know, you don't hear about that stuff. I remember the little boy in one of their fucking meth houses accidentally drank the cup of fucking acid, whatever it was. He thought it was juice. Yeah, they left him outside of the hospital. At least they brought him to the fucking hospital, right? No, he ended up dying. But yeah, the fucking punks brought him to, dropped him off outside the hospital. Left him on the ground like a dog, you know? Right, so when you're dealing with these kind of things and then you have these fucking morons wanting to protect sick fucking punks, trying to kill us, making child and animal pornography, and they're like, you have any Prozac? fucking stupid. Nasty, fucking stupid, gross, horrible people. You have any other questions, comments, or concerns? Okay, my name's Mary, Governor Hill Mansion. My youngest 2 children need help. We're A-okay. Totally fucking capital, dude. They need help. Those are hostages of Hamas. When you understand what that is. Yeah, and we're going to keep speaking out for him. Are you fucking kidding me? You are fucking crazy in the fucking head if you think we're not going to continue to speak out as much as we can while we can and have the capabilities to do so. And the fact that other people stay silent while the truth speakers get attacked and targeted is fucking gross. Eat shit and die, bitches. Much love, health, and peace to the rest of you. Thank you.